Check out the incredible price spikes in some major ag commodities this year. Wheat, corn, cotton, soybeans all surging. And potentially making matters worse, only 22% of U.S. expected corn crop has been planted. That's less than half the normal amount. It is the slowest to a crop season since 2011. So why are we so behind? Let's ask Kirk Hinz, Chief Operating Officer of BAMWX, a weather technology company. Kirk, great to have you with us.
Yes, thank you guys so much.
Why are things so bad?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we're essentially in what we're calling a La Nina right now. And that just essentially means a very active northerly jet stream that's pushing in a lot of moisture to areas like North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, the northern part of the United States. And it's just frequent areas of low pressure. A lot of rainfall is essentially what has happened since February 1st. Most of those areas, top 5 wettest of all time since February 1st. So consistent rain and just not the ability to get into the fields for sure.
I take it that other parts of the world are not equipped to make up for any deficits here in the United States in terms of planting?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So La Nina definitely means dry for a lot of other areas too. Alternatively, central Brazil, very dry right now. We have Ukraine, very dry right now. A lot of areas also impacted throughout the world when we're talking about La Nina. So I would say definitely looking at a global scale, things could be better for sure.
So, I know that you're a weather technology company, but how should we think about it in terms of the impact on price?
Yeah, great question. So essentially, the longer it takes for farmers to get out into the field, especially in a lot of these major crop areas, that means it's going to take longer for the crop to grow essentially, and it's more susceptible. La Nina also can mean in the July and August drought, and it can also mean very warm conditions. So we may start off kind of very wet here, but in the long run, that could actually be detrimental as we turn hotter and drier. So it's just everything is delayed. And it's a trickle-down effect for the rest of the season.
How supply constrained do you think will be for various crops? I mean, which crops will we see the biggest price spikes simply because yield won't be there?
Yeah, I think corn and soybeans for sure. And then I would be looking at wheat. I wouldn't sleep on the cotton market either. It's been exceptionally warm and dry across areas of Oklahoma into Texas here. To be honest, I would focus on corn and soybeans for sure, but don't sleep on the wheat and cotton markets as well. I would say most grain.
You're a consumer too, Kirk. So when you see this and you see your forecast,
yeah.
What are you thinking in terms of what you're going to see in the grocery store?
Yeah, absolutely. Prices are going to increase, unfortunately, especially with this being a global moisture issue. I can't imagine that prices are going to decrease because of this issue. So it is a problem, and it does matter.
All right, Kirk, great to get your take. Thanks so much.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Kirk Hinz. And then there's a fertilizer problem, Tim. There's lack of fertilizer. Fertilizer is very expensive, so farmers are not using as much, which means that yields will be even more challenged, aside from weather issues.
Yeah. And don't sleep on the cotton market. So, I mean, I think you've got a case here where, as I always say, the best thing for higher prices and commodities is a supply response. What Kurt is pointing out is structurally it's going to be impossible. And weather conditions are a factor on top of the rest of the perfect storm that was global supply disruption and constraints and whatnot. I do think if you look at your basket of fertilizer companies, and that would probably be Mosaic, IPI, and CF Industries, when you're looking at their realized net prices per ton, they're up somewhere in the neighborhood of 80% over a year. And it's a case where the profitability for these companies is very cyclical. But in the short run, especially if you look at the space, Mosaic's down probably 25 to 30% off its recent highs. They just announced on Monday. I think they gave you a pretty decent guide. You had about 5 or 6 upgrades coming on the market. So I think after a massive run along with the underlying commodities, I think some of these names are interesting again.
A ceasefire in the war between Russia and Ukraine, and whatever the Fed does, will not solve any of these problems that are facing the farmers around the world, Karen. So how do you think about, the stresses the consumer will feel? Because it sounds like the price increases will last well into next year, if not beyond.
Yeah, that is a problem. We're in sort of a vicious cycle. I mean, to Tim's point, even though, these things are cyclical, but they're not necessarily one season cyclical. They could be cyclical for a couple of years. This obviously just adds to the inflation problem that the Fed has. And I think we're going to see it through to beef prices. And, if corn and those things are expensive, then beef prices get expensive as well. This is bad for restaurants, bad for the consumer.
Guy, what's your trade out of this?
There are two. Kroger's wins to this. You saw Kroger's make an all-time high a couple months ago. It's sold off since, but KR's won. And I'll tell you, Deere & Company, the old John Deere, JP Morgan upgraded the stock to neutral from underweight in the middle of March, $440 price target. I'm willing to bet before earnings on May 20th, they upgrade it again to buy from neutral. I think this stock is cheap on valuation. I know the argument is a lot of pull forward. I don't buy it yet. I think Deere goes higher.